Hey, I almost forgot to add me to the stream. I was sitting here talking to myself again, yet again. But not because I was muted, because I just wasn't there. What's up, everyone? Let's see here. Hey, Lorna. Hey, Megan. Reagan. Oh, hi, Lily. Claire. Little mousy girl. Lauren. Meow now. I like saying that. Meow now. Hey, Heather. All right. What's up? So, has everyone caught all the craziness going on lately? Oh, and I just want to say real quick before I get into anything here. I posted on Twitter some undeniable evidence that Clara and I just may have a connection here. I mean, we both have the same picture in our house. Yeah, so if you want to see that, go check it out. Hey, T King, Jane White, Miss Shits and Giggles. Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I'm going to be playing that video too from Molly. I don't know. I have a lot to say on this matter. I don't know why it matters, but I don't know why anyone wants to hear it either. But I'm still going to talk. But yeah, talk about crazy. So to start with, what the hell? I got hair in my eye. Hell. All right. So to start with, where am I going? So I kind of caught up on most of this when I was watching The Glare last night. He did a live yesterday called Petty LOL Stream. If you want to hear, I'm going to post a link to it. I'm going to post it in the chat, and I will put it in the description. So here's the Glare stream. So if anyone wants to check it out, I highly recommend it. It's quite entertaining. So he was playing and commenting on a stream by Sharrell's World, which we'll talk about that too. But his stream is what introduced me to much of all that happened. And I didn't even really know much about what happened until I watched the stream. So then I went looking for other shit, and I found all the shit. Well, I found a lot of shit. I don't know if I found all the shit, but I found shit. So, but upon watching his stream, this led me to a stream by Katie. What is this? I gotta open. Oh, okay. So let me get to that. It's not too long of a stream. It sucks though it's on Facebook, so I can't really speed it up much. But I had time today. I mean, I have to go to work, but I don't have to be there for hours, and I already mostly got ready. So. Can I just say too, it's crazy to me how Katie does these streams and they're still up like 24 hours later. I mean, especially with how delete happy she is usually, I wouldn't want this shit still up. That's crazy. But hey, it is. So yay for that. Let me just get my speakers on. Almost there. There we go. Let me just double check my sound now. It's all hooked up right. Input. No, that changed. See, this is why I check. There. Now my sound should be back normal. And I have that. Okay. StreamYard. Make sure it's all right here. Yep. Okay, good. So, like I was saying, I can't believe she just leaves the shit up there. Like, that's crazy to me. But she did. So. I don't have my messenger open, do I? No. So I'm going to check chat here real quick. Hey, Michigan Wifey, Kim. Hey, Autistic Shell. Hey, Steffi. Hey, Always Grateful. Sue Elliott. Erica. Oh my God. So, I mean, I think most of us have seen the Katie Joy clip with Erica. You know, come on, Erica. Come on, Erica. Well, wait a minute. My dog's going to bark, I think. Yep, she is. Okay, so I think we all seen the clip, right? Erica, come on, Erica. But there's a girl at work named Erica, and every time I say her name, I say it just like Katie does. I'm like, Erica, Erica. She doesn't get it though, but I make myself laugh. That's important. All right, so this is Katie's live stream from. Why does it say 4 hours ago? This wasn't 4 hours. This was yesterday. I don't know why it says that. I refreshed it. Anyway, so yeah, this is what this is. It's from yesterday. And this is, she apparently went live earlier in the day, or I think it was live. Yeah, no, it was the FaceTime. It was for like 6 minutes, so she gave some update or whatever. Well, then I guess some shit went down or whatever, and I don't know. I guess Sharrell's world got involved. Only Sharrell's. I don't think Sharrell just realized what the shit she was walking into. And when she did, she's like, yo, nah. So that was funny. But yeah, so this is where a lot of the shit yesterday stemmed from, I think.
First, I just want to do a quick update. There has been I have information I need to share about the situation about the kids, but that is going to get delayed a little bit because it sounds like there's going to be a hearing. There's not going to be a immediate removal, and the hearing is scheduled for the beginning of August. So if you were hoping for the kids to get like immediately removed, that's not going to happen. There's going to be a hearing in August.
I just noticed in chat, I saw people saying hi to Christy Z. I don't see you in here though, but I'm guessing you're here. But hey, I'm sorry. I have to text you back still. I'm sorry. I know I've been busy. I'm sorry. I will definitely though. We're gonna talk over like let's say Thursday. Yeah, today or tomorrow. Okay. Because yeah, I know the party's on Saturday. So yeah. Sorry.
So the number one issue that we are having right now is it's my understanding that Dre has an attorney and that there might have been some coordination between Letitia and Dre's attorneys for her to see Vaughn, which is phenomenal. And that's literally what all of us have been working for, was for Letitia to see her son, right? And yeah, they take weeks off. I know it's horrible. But if anyone knows how to get in touch.
I missed whatever it is you're talking about here. Who said it? I just saw it. Damn it. Oh, said person. Oh, the shirt. LOL. Victim. I'm a victim. What's the shirt? I don't get it. What am I missing here? But I'm dying to know.
In touch with or has the information for Dre's attorney, we need that information because she needs to be served. Okay. And no one knows where she's like.
Okay. They just kind of, that gets under my skin a little bit. We need that information. Like, I don't care. Even if you are helping out someone in this story, someone close, a party in this situation, even if you are, and even if you're like the exclusive one who's helping this person out, it's still not a we. You have nothing invested in this situation, regardless of the outcome. Your day tomorrow is going to go the same. You have nothing invested, so there is no we.
Like staying right now, and so the best way they can get in touch with her is through her attorney. Yes, no, I said, I'm sorry. Letitia saw her son. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, she saw her son. I don't mean to say might have been. Oh my gosh. Yes, she saw her son. It's good. It's great that she saw her son. But there's a hearing and they need to serve her. So they need Dre's attorney. So if anyone knows that information that could potentially inbox me, I would appreciate it so I can get it over to people that need it. They need her attorney information so they can get her served in the other case. Because she has to be served for the hearing. I know that they can put it in the newspaper, but I also know that people know the attorney. So I'm putting it out into the universe. If anyone is in touch with or knows how to get in touch with this person's, no, Molly Golightly did not tell me this information. You know what, you guys? I'm done. I am done with this bullshit.
And wait, I'm not muted, right? Okay. And herein lies the real reason for this stream. This has nothing to do with any lawyer's information or contact information. There's nothing to do with anything other than what she's about to go off on for the next 20 minutes, the majority of this stream.
I have been working this story daily for over 2 weeks for no clout, for no attention, for simply trying to help a family. I have donated my time, my money, my energy, my resources, my platform, and at every turn, Molly Golightly is going on her platform and lying about what I'm doing. I have never harassed the family. Wynette Jackson has been reaching out to me for 2 weeks.
Now, so I'm clear, why not? That is Von's stepmother, Von's father's wife, correct? I just want to make sure that I have all of this done, or all of this accurate. I believe that to be the case, because I believe that his father's last name is Jackson. So.
Weeks. She contacted me on Saturday, July 8th, July 9th is the first time she contacted me. I was speaking to Wynette until yesterday. She only started turning against me when she had an interview with Molly, and then Molly started telling her I was doing that I was not doing. I never harassed Letitia. My last conversation with Letitia was literally like her driving and her saying like pray for family, and me telling her I had information about stuff kids, and just like I was trying to give her a heads up in case she might want to file something about Raza, and that was it. So stop this nonsense that I'm harassing people. Stop the nonsense that I'm creating drama. Stop lying to your platform. I did not reach out to a source of yours and steal him from you. You know that man that I posted the story from? He showed up in my inbox and asked me.
Yeah, I just want to say, I mean, I don't think it's really her place to determine whether or not she was seen or felt to be harassing to someone else. That's somebody else's place to say. And that goes for anyone, really. I mean, because what harasser is going to say, yes, it's true. I was harassing them. Yep. No one is. So just saying.
Ask me to post it. I didn't know you were going to talk to him. Like, I don't give a shit what you do, Molly. Why are you doing this? Do you own the story?
I just also want to point out that this started off with her responding to someone bringing up Molly. She was talking about Molly in the third person. Now it's Molly in the second person. Yeah. So.
The story? Is it all about you? Or do you care about getting the story out there? Do you care about other creators helping? Or are you going to turn the family against every single person that tries to help them and make them the problem?
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I know, but I keep thinking it's shit to say. I just want to throw it out there too that like it doesn't exactly feel right just talking about the shit either, knowing what's going on with this man's family and his loved ones and with him. but I just feel like that a lot of the behavior involved has just gotten to a point where you just can't really ignore it anymore. I feel like ignoring it is doing a disservice. Whereas maybe before totally focusing on it would have been doing the disservice. I just think things have changed. Also, it does, I do take into account as well. There appears to be some I mean, one of the main things people were trying to get awareness of the story or of the situation for was to ensure that Vaughn's parents were able to see him. Now, that has since happened. They're able to see him, and there seems to be some positive information coming out of these visits. So I am hopeful. I mean, I compare it to the news that we've all received or read so far, but I mean, and it's contradictory. I do see that. But look, I can't help but to just pay attention to who it is that provided us with all the information we had up until this point. And, that's Dre. So, I mean, I feel like I don't know what the fuck we can trust coming out of her mouth. So I'm going to go with what the parents are saying. And as of right now, it's hopeful. It's very hopeful. So.
The problem when you're the one creating the drama, you lied that I stole your sources. You've lied about so much that I haven't done. You have your people believing that I lie about everything. You have your people believing that I got the information about the court date from you. No, sir. No, ma'am. That didn't happen. I have been working with the
No, sir.
father's friend for more than a week. That's it. Like, you know what? In a story like this, we all can talk to people. It doesn't mean that one person talks to everyone. I don't want to own the story. This is such a huge story. I still believe that everyone needs to own the story. But the common denominator, when everyone is the problem and you're telling everyone, like, now it's Sharrell, now Sharrell's the problem, now I'm the problem, you bitch about everyone. I respond once and I get attacked. I've been nonstop bullied by your platform for weeks. And the only reason is because I tried to give you the heads up about audio because a woman who was a source didn't want to work with you. She told me you were messy, you were unstable, and she didn't like you. I tried to give you the heads up in a nice way to say, like, listen, she wants to work only with me.
Oh, now it's that the source doesn't like Molly. When before it was, but the source just wants all the information coming out from one place. And she's saying, well, I just didn't want to tell you that. See, this is what if you're in a position or situation, whatever, where you are reliant on people believing you, this is when lying, even about the simplest things, will be detrimental. And that's what happens so much with her. And she doesn't get that.
She doesn't want to work with you. I'm sorry. Can you just direct people to my channel? I wasn't trying to steal this from you. And a lot of the people that are reaching out to me don't want to talk to you because you're messy. I'm tired. You saw everybody gaining subscribers. You saw everyone getting momentum on this story, and you decided that you were going to try to take over the story. And that I don't even care if you get 1,000 million views on this. I don't care if you have 20,000 subscribers from this. I don't care if you make $1 million off this story. But you can't claim to want to have people help and then push everyone out that tries to do this. Because I'm not making money doing this story. People keep accusing me of making money on my Instagram and on my Facebook. No.
What the?
I've donated more than I've made. Way more. This is not what I make my money on. I'm just fed up. I've literally had to sit there and go, do I need to have my lawyers send you a cease and desist for all the lies? Just quit it. And you do this every night because you start seeing.
How do you know she does this every night? Oh, and I saw in the chat, someone said that Katie did end up sending her the cease and desist. Last I knew, she, it was just still a threat. I mean, damn, that was pretty quick. I mean, I wonder what she's paying her lawyers if she can have her lawyers drop whatever they're doing to write up a cease and desist over fucking YouTube petty drama shit. Like, wow. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I kind of wish I had that money to burn. But yeah, it is what it is. Hey! Hi, Claire. Mm-hmm.
Seeing my channel and you're like, oh crap, Katie's getting people to like her again. I've got to make up a new lie about her to turn people against her. And all of your minions, and it's not a surprise, Molly, that every time you're live, my inbox gets flooded with fake accounts trying to start shit with me to get me to respond to you. And you're trying to throw up screenshots of Wynette talking shit about me. She's talked shit about me, about you to me. Like, this is stupid. I'm tired of this. It is unnecessary, but you know what? I'm tired of it. No, we're against you because of this, but you're for Molly for doing the same thing.
Oh my God, stop. What is this? Like fucking, like for real. Well, oh, you're against me for, but they did it too. But they started it. They did it first. I'm just doing what, like, wow. I mean, I'm not going to, don't get me wrong. I get wrapped up in the pettiness too sometimes. I do. But I really hope I never get that wrapped up where I'm just like, well, they started it.
You're for Molly for doing the same thing. So Molly can act completely off the chain. Molly can act like a maniac. Yeah. Molly can bully. Molly can harass. Molly can lie. Molly can defame. Molly can start so much shit. How did I not help the family?
Yeah, she can. That's the thing. Molly can do whatever the fuck she wants. And so can you. You can choose not to do the same shit. If you find fault in something somebody else is doing, the way to go about it is not to then do it yourself and be equally at fault. Because that's not going to win you any favors. That's not going to win you over anyone. That's just going to make you the shit person you are finding in someone else. Oh, and this next part too.
The family.
How did she not help the family? How did I not help the family? Dude, who cares if somebody thinks you helped the family or not? Why do you need this? Why do you need that accreditation? Why? Like, why?
I donated my money. I donated my time. I got them information when they needed it.
She hasn't donated shit. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she hasn't even donated money. Well, maybe temporarily she did, only because she hasn't actually received her AdSense payment for this situation yet. But when she does next month, then I guarantee you she will be ahead. She will be. And so to say that she donated this, donation means that you're giving something of yourself without the expectation or without any other reason other than to give. Sure, even if you get something in return, if you don't expect to get something in return, I think it still counts as a donation. She gave everything she gave. She donated all these things she listed with the expressed intent of obtaining shit more in return. So it's not a donation.
You know what? I will stop talking about it. This is the first time I've addressed this. Molly talks about me on her channel every night. Constantly. Constantly. I'm saying now, Molly, stop it. You want to keep going, Molly? I'll send you that cease and desist.
I'll send you. See her head move like that? I'll send you this season. And I love to stop it. Quit it. She's going to say next. Quit it. Dude.
I'll start a lawsuit. Quit it. Like, none of this.
Like, could you, I mean, I think both of them going at each other is a little ridiculous at this point, but I don't care. No, just picture Katie walking down the street and picture Molly Golightly walking down the street and Molly getting in Katie's face. Like, she'd shit her pants. Do you think she'd sit there and say, quit it? I mean, just stop it. You want someone to stop doing this shit, then you stop instigating them. And that's what she's doing. She's instigating Molly. Molly's instigating her. I mean, that's what's going on.
This is necessary. I'm not gold digging when I'm not making money on this story.
That drives me nuts. It's true. She has yet to make, to this day, she has yet to receive a dime on this. I hate calling this story. It's a situation. She's yet to make a dime. But they will change in 1 month. Fuck, 1 month from today, isn't it? Where's my date? I don't even know. Oh, 1 month from today, they will change. They will all change. So I find it extremely dishonest to say she hasn't made anything without following that up with, but I will, only because I haven't received it yet, or it hasn't been issued yet.
I just want to do my job, and I have been working behind the scenes to help the father, and every turn I'm told that I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water. I'm not drunk. The family wants me to leave them alone. Why? Because Molly. I didn't do anything to the family. Okay, I'm messy. So is Molly. Molly's messy as fuck, if not more.
It's not a competition.
Vaughn's story doesn't belong to any of us. Nobody owns the story. But you know what? This story is about Vaughn. It's about the kids. It's about all the people that have been hurt by Dre. It's about all of her followers that have become addicted to Kratom. It's about all the people that she's given medical advice to that have gotten hurt.
When did that happen? I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't about these things, but when was it established that this is the story? I mean, she's establishing the story, and then she's pissed off that other people haven't already established this as well. I mean, I do think that there are a lot of subjects that can come, or discussions that can come out of this situation, but like, you got to have them before you can start giving people shit for not having them,
All of those people, it's about so many people that she's hurt. So many. Vaughn is a piece of the story, a big piece, a huge piece. But there are a lot of other people that have been hurt and harmed by this woman. And their stories and their voices matter too.
Though I think it's possible that what she's saying is true, I don't know that it is. Like, people tell us bullshit all the time, all day long. It's our choice whether or not we believe it. It's our choice whether or not we try to figure out shit for ourselves, or we ask someone who is in the know. It's our choice how we react to the information we're given. And I think that that's by and large what happened here. However, I do think that there might be some, I don't want to say laws, but definitely like regulations that Dre likely broke. Like, I do think that she told a lot of misinformation and she profited as a result of that. So, I mean, I think that there's some liability that could be found here. But I think that's as far as, I mean, because Dre never, as much as she would like to probably think that she's some sort of expert in the know of on these subject matters, she never actually came out and represented herself as such. She never claimed to be a physician or anything like that. She just claimed to be someone who read a lot of shit on Google, basically. And who knows, maybe she does, but that doesn't make her an expert. So there's that. That matters, I think. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything in this shit. It's law, whatever. It's not even like the fun part of the law. But I'm pretty sure, though, she either has to profit and or misrepresent herself. And she very likely did at least half of that. So. Holy shit. Oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat, Isabel Lamy, because I love you and I think you're a strong woman who is not afraid to say what is on your mind. I admire that. Have a good weekend. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, I got a lot of shit planned this weekend. It's my youngest high school graduation party. Yeah. I'm so happy for her. But it's sad though. Like, I wish I'd known that the last school recital or something was going to be my last, because I found myself suddenly wishing I had them to go to again. Even though when I went to them, I would have probably sooner stabbed myself in the eye with pencils. But yeah, I would give anything to be back there wishing for pencils in my eye again. Sad, but I'm so happy for her. Thank you so much, Isabel Lamy.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm done. I'm going to try to just calm down here.
Oh yeah, and shit, where'd it go? Okay. I think I might have missed it. But she says at one point in this video, I don't know, or the stream, she points out how she was contacted regarding this story on July 9th. She said the 8th, but then she looked and she corrects herself and says the 9th. Well, I mean, if you just go and look at the Facebook group Justice for Vaughn, for example, she has, where is it? She has a post in there on July 8th. I thought I saw one from, oh no, I think that's on her page. She has one from July 7th even. Here, let me see her. Oh, she removed the pinned post. Why the hell she removed? God damn it. Well, she had a pinned post there. No, it's gone. All right, I'm going to go back to the stream. I'll find it.
I'm sure she's talking about me right now on live because she's obsessed with me.
Oh, God.
All she wants to do is
Stop it.
Whatever for me. I don't know.
Yeah, what?
I'm not starting the drama with Marissa. I'm so fucking tired of that. I'm not the one starting the drama with Marissa. She started the drama with me. I had no fight with her. She blocked me. I think everyone should talk about the story. I think the kids are a primary concern. I think people that she's hurting are a concern. There's literally an inbox message from him, from a woman today.
Okay,
this is what I was dealing with today, of a woman telling me that she's suicidal.
So, she told you?
Suicidal because of the Kratom. Molly showed my mugshot. Molly's doxed me too.
No, wait a minute. Wait. I thought that wasn't her actual mugshot though, right? That's what, I mean, I don't think it was. It looked like it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure that Katie even said that it wasn't actually her mugshot. So she didn't. But you did show hers, right? And who showed that first? And I hate to play this game of well, she did it first, or they did it first, or whatever. Because in all actuality, it doesn't. It gets to a point very quickly where it doesn't matter who started it or who did it first. It just matters your actions throughout the whole ordeal. So I hate to really point this out, but I'm still gonna.
Anyways. Oh, Alyssa. You probably believe in QAnon and Pizzagate, so.
What does that have to do with anything?
Okay. At the end of the day,
Katie's sitting over there trying to push this theory that Dre orchestrated everything that happened that day that sent Vaughn to the hospital. She's been pushing this theory of, oh, I think that she drugged him and then she did this or she did that. She's trying to paint this story, whatever, give this narration that there was premeditation and that Dre is responsible for everything. There's no evidence to support this or even suggest this at this point in time anyway. This may change. I'll be shocked if it does, but I'll be honest. I don't think that that's what happened. But for granted, anything's possible. But that's not where we're at right now. So she's pushing this theory, this narration, and now she's giving someone shit in her live stream chat who disagrees with her. And she's saying, you are probably one who buys into all these conspiracy theories and whatnot. And meanwhile, here's Katie just pushing her very own.
The other day, like, I had a woman in my inbox telling me that she was suicidal because she got hooked on Kratom because she was in Dre's downline and Dre was recommending it. And so she was feeling desperate and Dre promised to help her and make her feel better, and it would make her feel better. And she said it wasn't addictive, and she talked up all this stuff, and she's not blaming Dre for it. She's not blaming and saying Dre made me do this, but she trusted a friend who claimed that this wasn't going to hurt, and she followed her friend's lead, and now she's addicted. She's suicidal. She feels like she's going to kill herself. She feels like she's a burden to her family. And this is one story.
And I'm sure that the exact thing she needs is for Katie to tell all of Facebook this. Now, Katie goes on to say that she asked for permission and whatnot. I guess Katie's going to claim that she gave her all these resources, all this information and everything. And then she said, do you mind if I post this? And allegedly the person said, no, yeah, go ahead. She gave permission. Who thinks, I'm sorry, I don't know. I guess a lot of people would think to ask that and to post it, but it just rubs me wrong.
Story of many. I gave her the suicide hotline number. I told her like options for rehabs. Like, these are the messages I'm getting. It's Vaughn is one person that she's hurt, and he's hurt badly. But there's other casualties out there that you have to remember about. This story encompasses so many people. There was a woman that was in my inbox who had a seizure at home, ended up in the ER, and she said she confronted Dre, and Dre said, I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't recommend that shit to you.
I call bullshit on that.
Oh, Karen.
I call bullshit on that, only because just my experience with a lot of these peddlers of the pseudoscience crap and everything, they never would have given evidence of something like that. Like, they would have just either completely ignored, like ghosted the person, or they would have just somehow on one other way tried to talk their way out of it. It never would have been, I never told you. They never would have flat out lied. Not especially not knowing that there was very likely evidence of them doing exactly that with several people. They're not stupid. They're charlatans, and they're successful for a reason, because they're not fucking idiots.
I did refer her to professionals. I told her the suicide professional hotline. I didn't offer her my help. I gave her the suicide prevention hotline. I said, please, if you're feeling suicidal, please call 988. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She was ashamed that she was addicted to Kratom. And I said, you can go to therapy, you can go to rehab. The suicide prevention hotline can help you with resources. They can provide you information on therapists and rehabs and all of that in your area. They can help you. That's what this story is about. Vaughn was suicidal. Other people have been suicidal. People have ended up in the ER. People have been hurt. There's kids that have been hurt. People are becoming addicted.
Oh, God.
I mean, she said she's having leg tremors.
Okay. First of all, what she's about to go on to explain is, it sounds like withdrawal symptoms. You have to take a shitload of kratom for a while to experience that kind of withdrawal symptoms. And yeah, sure, that's an issue, that's a problem. Sure, that can happen. But that's an extreme. That's an extremity, I think, in this situation with something like kratom. I mean, it sounds like Katie's really trying hard to push this as being like the new bath salt or something, and it needs to be banned or whatever. And that's not the right way to go about this, because yeah, that's exactly what the war on drug needs, right? It's more fucking drugs deemed illegal. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck, man? I get that people have a right to not be preyed upon by other people, but also I think there's some personal responsibility when it comes to our decisions that shouldn't be ignored. That's my opinion, and I'm sure people will come for me, and I get it.
She's having night sweats, she's having irritability, she's feeling suicidal, she's feeling depressed, she's having leg pain. This doesn't help depression. I'm not talking about depression. Like, I told her to call 988. But this is the problem, is there's a zillion people like her that are feeling like that. And if the story dies and she comes back and can influence more people and more people get hurt, there's going to be more stories of people like Vaughn. Because everyone I talk to, you know what they tell me? They say leading Dre is like leading a cult leader. She brainwashes, she controls, she manipulates. She like takes people out of their life, like their comfort zone. There's a lot of people that are hurt.
Okay, so all right, so I want to close this out. Oh, I just saw the tweet. Oh, there wasn't a tweet, there was a DM, my bad. I'm not sharing. Anyway, so I just scrolled back on her timeline, and I don't want to keep scrolling back because that's why shit's skipping now and everything, because I'm overloading my computer apparently. But I just want to show this one post that proves my point enough. Wow, it's so bright. Why is this so bright? Better. Okay, so she's I know she said it in the video already. I'm not rewinding though to find it. I'm sure someone heard it, but she points out how she was first contacted about this shit by someone close to the situation on. She said July 8th, then she corrected herself upon looking and said July 9th. Well, here's July 7th on her page. She was talking about this since the 7th. So for her to then sit there and say, I'm only doing this, I'm only involved because I was contacted by this person close to the situation, that's bullshit. That's just bullshit. That's not why she's doing this. She was doing this already. And I don't understand, like I was saying, when what you're doing to be successful at it relies so much on people having faith in the words you say, for you to then just lie about such ridiculous shit is just like, you got to see you're fighting yourself along the way. You're making the uphill battle like completely vertical at this point. I don't know. Okay, let me close that out. My computer's so slow. Wait, what am I? Oh, no, it's right. I went StreamYard. Okay. Okay.
And I will lose my cool sometimes. I'm a pretty laid back person. Yes, she gave me permission to share this. I asked her if I could share this. You know, I'm getting really sick and tired of people acting like I'm not doing a job and I'm violating someone's trust. I literally asked her if I could share this information, and she said yes. Because the people that are telling me these things, they want other people to know what they've experienced and not to follow the advice of Andrea.
Andrea. Who the hell calls her Andrea? Holy shit. Is my chat really going that fast, or is it playing catch up? I don't know. It might be going that fast. I'm going to check bot chat. If you guys watch slow mo, let me know.
Anyways, I'm very happy that Letitia saw her son. I've shown so many receipts, Taylor. I've shown receipts nonstop. I put out information and I put out the stories and I show the information that I have right now. I didn't say her name. I literally posted her message to me, which she said I could do, and she said was fine. And I'm telling you in this live that this is what she experienced. Don't get on here and cry about it. Okay, I won't.
Gotcha.
All right, I have to go. But like, really, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with being told to leave a story. I'm done with being told that everyone's blocked me. I'm done. Like, you can't bully me off a story and get me to stop talking about what Andrea is doing because you've turned people into Katie's a liar. You're not going to push me and bully me out of this because these people, they asked me to help them 2 weeks ago, and that's why I came here. And I haven't literally hurt anyone by trying to put out a story. I have screenshots for days. I don't have to put them out. Like, let's just stop. As I said in the beginning, we need to have Dre's attorney's phone number or email address so I can get that to the people that need it. Dre needs to serve in a child custody case. The judge ordered a hearing in the beginning of August before a decision is made. There is an open DCS case. Dre, you guys were asking, can she flee to Mexico? It is my understanding, based on the people that I've talked to, that she has been reported to border and customs, like ICE, for the smuggling of Xanax and benzos. And because she's been reported, they're hoping that she's been flagged for crossing the border. Evidence was...
Now, maybe I'm just a little naive in this. It could very well be that, but considering if Border Patrol, I'm sure a lot of their time or a good portion of their time is spent on the illegal drug trade. I don't see them being overly concerned with some like housewife YouTuber bringing back Xanax. Like, I see them more concerned about, I don't know, like heroin maybe, or some other up strong, really illegal shit. Okay, leave it at that. Something that causes like a lot of damage to society or whatever. Sure, you can argue and say the Xanax is the same, but people don't really, whatever. It's different. I don't know. I just don't see them overly concerned with some housewife YouTuber going back and forth with some fucking Xanax in their car. I could be just naive. I don't know.
Was sent over to the Department of Homeland Security Border Patrol people last week. Okay. So if she tries to cross, hopefully at this point now she's flagged and she can't. When you have an open DCS case, you can't leave the state.
Okay. This is about over.
So let's just hope she doesn't leave. And there's a lot of eyes on her right now. I've never seen Molly say anything about you. Oh my God. You're literally, that's hilarious. Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm done playing that part. There's only like a minute left in it anyways. So now though, I want to play this video that Molly put up last night. And I got to say, I really have, I've enjoyed, Molly's coverage and everything of this situation. I think anyone who's doing it on YouTube, I think for a lot of people, their heart is in the right place, but I mean, it's also, they do hope to turn this into a living, I think, for the most part. So, and I don't fault them for that. If they're putting in the time and the effort, then yeah, why wouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? But to act like you're not doing it for that, I find a little bit I don't know. I don't buy that. And that goes for myself too. I mean, it is what it is. So I just want to throw that out there. And like I was saying, I think that she's done really great covering this situation. I think she also let Katie get to her, and as a result, we have this video she put out. And I get it. Katie's gotten to me. I've done the same shit. Don't get me wrong. But, we're still going to talk about it. It's loud. Stop. Now my computer wants to run slow. Like these, I don't know. I thought for sure that I was going to wake up this morning and I was going to find Katie's video deleted and maybe even this one. So I downloaded them, but they're still there. I don't know. It's about green. Here we go. So this is from Molly Golightly's channel. It was on, and again, I don't have the date. I don't know why it doesn't show me the date. It was on, I think it was last night or yesterday, I believe. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, it was July 30th or July 20th, so yesterday. I don't know what time it was. Sometime it says 14 hours ago. So, okay, that thing's blinking, so I'm gonna let it play before it drives me nuts.
I have to say something.
Why is it blinking?
Just before I go to bed. Where do I start? Actually, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. So I just found out the truth, and this does involve Katie, and this does involve Sharrell. So what happened was, I was informed by Marvan's family that they don't want to deal with Katie. Actually had nothing to do with Sharrell. And because I was on Justin's panel and I said,
I don't remember this video doing that last time we played it. Let me reload this because that blinking's driving me nuts.
oh boy, okay. Molly Golightly
Why is it doing
is
that?
ready for bed, but I have to say something just before I go to bed. Where do I start? Actually, I'm just going to tell you the truth. So I just found out the truth. And this does involve Katie, and this does involve Sharrell. So what happened was, I was informed by Marvan's family that they don't want to deal with Katie. Actually had nothing to do with Sharrell. And because I was on Justin's panel and I said, a certain YouTuber, Katie switched and turned that around. Very smart, very slick.
Yeah, this isn't blinking on my tab. I don't know why it's blinking on here. So just, I don't know. Whatever.
I didn't realize how evil you actually can be. So you got her heated and you got me heated at the same time. And you're up there on Facebook saying,
see, what I take issue, I don't know, what I find, what's catching my attention is Sharrell did a live stream and she came right out and she explained and she stated very clearly what it is that got her upset. And in no way, shape, or form was it anything to do with Katie. Yes, I did actually know that, Raken. I did. I just found that out. I did something. I'm saving that for a stream. Thank you, though. I saw the screenshots. Yeah, that's going to be something coming up. In fact, maybe I'll ask the Glare to join me on that. Anyway, so like Sharrell was very clear on what it is that she was upset about. It had nothing to do with Katie, nothing at all. I have no doubt that Katie did kind of try to turn their spat around, you know, Molly Golightly's and Sharrell's spat. I have no doubt that Katie tried to turn that around in her favor. But that's not, it wasn't the result of anything like that on why Sharrell was upset. She was upset before that. And she was clearly, as she stated, upset over shit that was being said and done in Sharrell's live stream chat from this previous stream. That had nothing to do with Katie. So, I mean, I feel like I hear that and it just, knowing what I know about it, it just sounds like Sharrell's concerns are just being completely dismissed. And I don't know, that kind of rubs me the wrong way.
saying, you don't want to mess with Sharrell because Sharrell goes hard. Well, guess what? I said what I said and I meant it, but now I'm finding out the truth. So, Katie, I have a bunch of text messages from Marvan's family. Okay, you don't want these out. You don't want these out. And I know you don't. So I don't know why you can't just accept it.
I'm going to be playing that part of Sharrell's stream next.
That this family, you must have done or said something to them that made them feel a certain way. Now, Sharrell, don't know you, don't care to know you. I'm not here to kiss anybody's ass. But what I did hear you say is that I just want the views. Okay, well, this is the difference between you and me. You're talking about Wendy Williams and her state of mind at the lowest point of her life. I'm helping a family who needed help. I was contacted by the people of Facebook. So weeks ago.
Why is just talking about Wendy Williams, why it seems like that's being compared as if that's like, you're talking about this bullshit. This is what I'm doing. Why does Wendy Williams not count? Like, why does her feelings or what she's saying or doing or experiencing throughout this lowest point in her life, why is that being completely dismissed in favor of this situation? I mean, neither one should be dismissed. I don't see why one has to be, but, you know, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is when I was asking for help. The help that I got was from actually Katie and Justin and Elle. More importantly, the groups from Facebook. Now, I know you don't like to do a lot of research. That's just what I'm hearing. I guess you find other ways to spend your time. There's no reason to be angry with me. But one thing that I don't like is that people are saying that you said that it's okay now. I can step out and move out of the way.
They're right there. I mean, she says, let me rewind it.
No, it's okay now is that people are saying that spend your time. There's no reason to be angry with me. But one thing that I don't like is that people are saying that you said.
People are saying that you said. I mean, that constitutes like gossip, right? I mean, there's nothing. I mean, if she said, you know, I was shown screenshots or played audio or whatever, and you said this, okay, that'd be one thing. But people are saying that you said. I mean, people are always in my DMs telling me shit that somebody said or did or whatever regarding me. And sometimes it's true. Most of the time it's not. I'll be honest. Most of it's bullshit, or at least it's true. But usually bullshit. So that's, I mean, I really hope that this dismissal of Sharrell's thoughts and statements on the matter are not occurring because of something somebody said she said.
That it's okay now. I can step out and move out of the way. No, you don't get to say that 2.5 weeks later after we did all the work. Now, you also said that I want all the fame, the guts, the glory, the praise. I never asked for that. I never assumed that, because all the information that I got was from immediate family and everything that I got from the exposed groups on Facebook. I don't know if you know this, but Letitia and I speak every day. Miss Sharrell and I speak every day.
What?
Miss Letitia.
She just said Miss Sharrell and I speak every day. That confused me.
Tonight said that if it wasn't for you and Justin, I would not have been able to see my baby. So if you take that as we just want all the credit, I think that you're mistaken. Credit for what? What credit are we getting? All we got was a thank you. Now, what does bother me is
But the thank you is credit, right? I mean, I fault her none for wanting that, if that's what she wants. I fault none. I mean, I think it's normal for people to want acknowledgement for their efforts most of the time. There's nothing wrong with this. That sounds like credit to me. That's all.
I don't think that anyone should be making money off the story if they're not donating. And if they don't have the money to donate, I think they should be putting out the GoFundMe. I think that that's fair. So,
That's fair.
Katie, take your cease and desist. Don't even bother, because it will be torn up. And
I love that. That's like my favorite part of this video. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that would be a fun stream for her. I think she would make a stream out of like what she did with this cease and desist if she received it in physical paper form. Like what she would do with that. That I would pay money to watch that.
don't ever, either of you, ever try and intimidate me with, you don't want to mess with me. Well, guess what, sweetheart? I'm very confrontational, and I'm not confrontational behind a computer, because that's pretty PUSSY to me. Okay,
It is.
So
She's not wrong. I don't know. She's got some balls saying that, though. I mean, God bless her.
I don't understand why you're now making this full of drama, because guess what? You can't say, oh yeah, well now we're bringing this to light and now you and Justin can move over. No, we're in way too deep. We're in way too deep. Okay? And I put all of this mockery and effery on you, Katie. How you can have it in your empty heart and black soul that this is all about drama, because that's all you're doing. You're not helping the situation. And you want to know something? You had a shot. You had a shot. Okay? People were telling me really bad things about you, but you had a shot. Okay? The only thing that's ever come good out of this in the past couple of weeks is that we helped a family get to Arizona, and we helped a mother and a family be able to see Marvon. Okay? Katie, you were not asked to jump on this story, nor were you, Sharrell. You weren't asked. And a lot of you big ones did get emails. And what did you just do? You just didn't want to talk about it. I was the only little tiny baby channel, and I'm still a little channel. You guys have more subs than me. You know what? I congratulate you for your high sub count, but it doesn't matter how many subs you have. It's about the people that are watching your videos are going to know if you're sincere. Katie, I appreciate the fact that you definitely did donate something. And I know that your intention was to raise money for them. That I'll give you. But you're not going to continue to harass these people, because it's just not right. This is not the time. You can try and bully me all you want.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat now. I saw what people are asking. Break-ins in here? Break-ins? She might be. I don't know. I think she was watching anyways, but I was responding to her messaging me. That's all. I'm sorry.
Like I say to everybody, consider the source. Sharrell, if you think that you're going to tell me and Justin, all right, we got it, the Black community got it, now you guys can step aside, that's not going to roll, sweetheart. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You might not like that I'm a Puerto Rican. You might not like it that Justin's white, but it doesn't matter. We're not looking at it like a race situation. I'm told that you really want to push this race situation, okay? This is about a botched, lackluster, haphazard police report. My son could have wrote a better police report. This is an injustice to a Marine, to a human being. I don't care what color he is. He was a gentleman. And it's
that may be what the story's about now. I don't know. There was news to me. I thought that this was about protecting this man from Dre to whatever extent they could, and more to the point, getting his parents to the point where they were able to get in and see him and be there with him. I get that, you know, that point was achieved. Great. So maybe now it's evolved into something else. I didn't realize that all they had, I got to read that police report because I don't really know what she's talking about. I thought I did read it though. I don't know.
And his family deserves more respect. Take the drama and just go like this out of respect for the family. Both of you, please. I'm asking you both. Just go like this and just stop. I won't mention you. You don't got to mention me. Just wait till it's over. And you can talk about what a horrible person I am. But if you're going to talk about him, I would really like it if you would push the GoFundMe, Sharrell, you know, to kind of help them out. Because you want to know something? I'm taking money out of my savings for my son's car, his birthday present in November. Okay? I don't need to make these big donations, but I want to help. And this is the way I help. I don't know what to do. Okay? I don't know what to do in these situations. All I know how to do is talk to people and gain their trust and be honest with them. We're not here to fight. I think that Marvon's life.
All I know how to do is talk to people and gain their trust. I don't know what to think. I feel like that's something like an undercover detective would say. You know, I don't know.
Marvon's life matters no matter what color he is. Remember, he's a veteran and he's a gentleman, and his family has been nothing but lovely to me. And I'm sorry that it bothers you guys that Miss Letitia came on and thanked me and Justin tonight for what we did.
Thank
and
you, Claire.
Justin was in tears. It's the first time in tears. So what it's working. So if you guys can agree to put any miscommunication aside, totally fine with that. I'm not even like mad. I'm just like kind of disgusted because I know how you work, Katie. I haven't been watching you long, but I've heard enough of these stories about you where I'm just like, enough is enough. Not for nothing, but enough is enough. If you truly cared about this family, then you would do what they're asking.
Oh, wait a second. I was looking over. Thank you, Claire, for sending me the police report. Okay, I was under the impression that Molly Golightly obtained like a revised version of the police report. This looks like the same version that's been out since like the 7th or 8th. I don't know. Is there am I under the wrong impression? Is there not a revised version, or am I just wrong for thinking this is this same one? I don't know. I mean, and I saw nothing. I thought that this was a very inclusive report. I thought that the officer the officer came across as someone who was able to withhold any bias that one might have felt. He included everything that, you know, he could think of, you know, for the most part, even things that might not be pertinent, because who knows what people are going to find pertinent and down the road. And he expressed clearly any questions refer to the body cam, because some things don't portray or don't come across well in text. Right, whatever. I mean, just, he was, I don't know. I didn't get any emotion. I didn't walk away with a sense of any kind of inexperience or mishandling or uninterest. I don't know. I thought it was well, I mean, what the hell? I haven't read that many reports and whatever. What the hell do I know? But it's still my impression.
Please leave them be and let them be with their son. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, look at this. Justice for Summer. See? I still care about Summer. And Mary O, drama girl, shame on you. You came to my house. You ate my food. You sure didn't have a problem with me talking about the Watts, did you? Nah, you still came, slept in my bed, right? You slept in my guest bedroom. You ate my food. You broke bread with me. More than enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get your life together. You need to stop it with 24 hours on YouTube, thinking that you're somehow going to get, like, some accolades for trying to say something negative about me and call me a tragedy pimp. What have you ever accomplished in your entire life? Anything? Anything? No. You're a follower. You're a follower and you're a wimp.
Huh.
You're a wimp. And I caught you.
I want to read this comment here. So, Where'd it go? So Heather McDonald wrote, the police report is what made it a racial issue. And this is what Sharrell maintained and what another creator also maintained. The police report was trash. Okay, apparently there's some shit I don't know. Can you point me in the right direction anywhere where I can learn more about that? I would really appreciate that because I'd like to know. I'm sorry, Reagan. I'm sorry I outed you as watching. And Blair, I actually very much agree with that. The problem is that these idiots want there to be more than there is because his wife is an asshole. That's all it boils down to. Yeah, I mean, that's what the evidence is even showing. I mean, there's nothing to point to anything else. Without that, without the evidence to point you there, if you're jumping there, then there might be a reason for that, and it's not evidentiary. It's, I don't know, just, I think that it's far more likely even just that things happen the way they're being said that they happen, rather than there's a whole bunch of shit not being said.
And you don't like that. You're fake more than enough. Troutner. Oh my goodness. Troutner.
I don't know what the hell that was about, but okay. All right. So now I'm not gonna play the whole thing, obviously. But Sharrell's second live from yesterday was, she did the first live where she was discussing the situation and everything. And I thought that was a great stream. That was informative. But then something happened, I guess, in the live stream chat with that stream. I guess, I don't know if it was supporters of Molly's or Molly herself were in the live stream chat, I guess, supposedly, allegedly urging Sharrell to get off of stream so Molly could go on and with this big important update. I didn't see this for myself. I'm just going with what was being said and repeating it, but I don't know. But here's where Sharrell addresses the shit that got her so pissed off about that.
What's up? What's up?
I didn't even play my music. I don't even care about to tell him what happened. Listen, okay. I've been in this business a long time. I don't have time to play these childish YouTube games.
Right.
I'm doing that storyline, first of all, because I have every right to. I can do whatever damn story I want to, but it's a story that I felt passionate about. Don't come with me with this bullshit of who can do what story and I'm gonna go views. This girl's out of her mind.
Right.
Let me tell you guys what happened. I'm waiting for Amber. I'm seeing red right now.
Yeah, no.
I'm being told. Oh, so I let her come on my channel, Molly Golightly. I let you come on my channel. Don't you? I'm thinking I'm helping the investigation. Hold on, here's Amber.
Right.
Amber, how mad am I right now?
I see.
No. I mean, I'm saying I get it. Like the whole thing is this, and I understand.
Let me tell
anger.
what happened, Perry. Hold on, because I'm pissed. She's here for clicks and views and YouTube fame. That's what Molly Golightly's about.
Right.
Girl, stop. Don't play with me. I helped you out. I let you come on my channel. I shouted you and your partner out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need you. I exposed you to a big channel because it was supposed to be about Marvon. Remember?
Yep.
Don't get it twisted. It's supposed to be about Marvon.
A black life that at the end of the day, I'm starting to feel like she didn't give a damn about. It was all about
Molly Golightly. But you're all in my comment section telling everybody to go to your channel, tell them to go to Justice's channel, tweeting Perry, telling me to go off because you got some big news you want to drop on your channel. What does that have to do with me?
Oh
yeah,
tweet.
Because she wanted to drop the fact that Letitia got to.
My bad. That was my mistake. It was a tweet that it wasn't something in the live stream chat. My bad. That was my mistake.
I heard you were a nut job, but I didn't listen because this is not about the bloggers. This is about a case.
Right. I mean, it's happened in the past over and over again. Like, nobody cared about black music. Elvis picks it up.
Let me get into that.
Okay.
And not only that, my channel is about how I feel about a case. If I feel like as black people, we don't get fair treatment, that's what I'm going to say. Don't play that game with me.
For you to come on.
This is not about race. And listen, it's about race if I think it's about race.
Right. She had no need to think about race.
See, this, I don't know why that's such a. Of course, it's not about race. I mean, it wasn't about race with me either. But I'm white. Why would I think it's about race? I mean, it's. I'm not saying I'm excused for that. I'm just saying I think it's understood. But so the people who are affected by things like this, by racism, to see issues with it in regard to race, who the fuck am I to argue with them? You know, I mean, no, just when it comes to this, and I don't know, I don't know why this is so hard for a lot of people. I think to get I didn't get it for like 20 years. So I mean, I get it, but whatever. Yeah, just our job isn't to judge or question or make them have to prove the legitimacy in their claims. No, our job is just to shut up and listen. That's our job. Just shut up and listen. As people, that's our job, to just shut up and listen. I don't know why that's hard.
About race. It's about views. See, when you're black, you deal with black society and the shit that come on.
Our culture is different than your
No,
culture.
I get it. But when you're a white blogger,
She's saying she's Hispanic now.
you talk, well, I mean, whatever. But
Girl,
you
stop.
talk about Black Lives Matter.
This has nothing to do with black and
It
white.
all
This has
comes
to do
down.
with views, Carrie. She wants the views.
Sharrell, what I'm saying is that at the end of the day,
Yeah, and I want to clarify what I'm seeing, my opinion on this and the racial part of this. Like, I don't think that Von is where he's at because of his race, but I do think Dre is where she's at because of her race. She's not black. Okay. Had she been black, I think that we'd be at a different point in the story or the situation. And I think gender comes into the play a lot too. If she were a black male, I think that she'd already be in jail for something. I mean, whether it had to do with this or not. I mean, the public would have pressured authorities enough by now to where the authorities would have acted. And I think that if Von were possibly like a white female, and things would be at a different point along the way here. I think by and large, because the person in the hospital bed is black, and because the person not in the hospital bed is not black, I think that plays a part in this, where we're at today. I don't think it played a part in getting them one in the bed and one out of the bed. I don't think that race had anything to do with that, but I could be wrong. You know, that's just my take on it. But how things have transpired since then, I think that it would be irresponsible to just ignore the fact that race does persuade authorities on how they handle situations. I mean, think about how long Gabby Petito was missing before the whole world knew about her. You know, and Von's still in that hospital bed, and he's been there for a while, and most of the country's never even heard of him still. You know, I mean, and I know that they're not exactly the same or whatever, but I think there are some similarities for me to make this comparison loosely, but still making it, you know, and that's where I think, that's my opinion on it. I get that not everyone's going to share my opinion, of course not, but, you know, it's still valid.
end of the day, she never cared about the blackness. She cared about the views, right? So let me run this story, get some stuff out there. But when she come on and say it's not about race, are you even capable of speaking on that?
That's my opinion. What you're doing is
Right.
throwing shade.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
throwing
now
shade.
I'm the only one who can do this story, and let me try to make Sharrell look like a bad person.
Right.
And don't listen to her. She wants to make everything about race. Girl, get out of here with that.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing is just,
What is
and
going on? Go
we
ahead, Eric.
always look at the same time. We always know that when you give a person an opportunity to shout out their channel and do all this stuff, shit can go haywire, right? And pretty much that's what it did. It don't take much for some people. Like, you can give them a handout like, hey, you know what? Let's shine this story. Regardless of who, you could be a homeless guy behind 7-Eleven, right?
Gotta play the race card even where it will be detrimental. It's called the race card for a reason. I mean, I don't understand when people say, "Oh, gotta play the race card," like it's some gimmick or something. Nah, man, it's a thing for a reason, and it's not some gimmick. It's how, I don't know how people can just ignore that.
that you got a good story.
It's
Let's
about
talk
the
about it.
story.
But don't act like you bigger than the story,
Oh my
right?
God.
And that's what I think that's happening, right? People feel like they're bigger than the story. Oh, we can do this, we can do that. But me personally, just how shit's been falling down since we let you on the channel, I'm saying fuck you and Justin.
I see what you're saying, Patricia's pack. Is this not weird that just out of the blue they're doing crime? This makes no sense. If it were that simple, yeah, I'd see your point. But it makes perfect sense actually, because Sharrell has a history with Katie Joy. I think that's by and large what brought her into the fold, just or brought her interest into the fold, I think. And Sharrell doesn't not do crime. She does mostly like anything pop culture, in my opinion. I mean, she does a lot of reality TV and whatnot, but she also does like pop culture interest stories, you know. So I mean, for her to cover a YouTube interest story is not at all like unusual. And then when you tie in the whole Katie Joy factor into it, then yeah, it makes perfect sense actually. But
I mean, I'm just keeping it real, right? I mean, because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm a fucking black man, and we talking
Anna
about a black
Marie.
life, right? And you can't tell me whether I feel like it's a racist situation or not. So if you can't see that with all the evidence you're trying to pull up, you talking to black mamas and daddies and shit like this, but at the same time you can't see it, then something's fucking wrong with you. I'm only saying, like, you know, don't come with this. Well, I'm getting views because I can talk about, you know, the lynching of a brother.
I'm
You
only
do
going to
that shit
mention
for
her
you.
once. Listen, you're no better than Katie Joy. As far as I'm concerned, shame on you.
Yo, Katie Joy could have had more compassion.
But
yeah,
and I'm not going to play this game with you.
let's not get silly now.
This isn't about Marvon anymore. This is about Molly Golightly and how many clicks and views I can get. Girl, stop. I've been in this business way too long.
Yeah, that's right, Sal.
And I get it.
I'm not playing with you.
I forgot all about that. You're right, Dirty Uncle Sal. Seltz was also Sharrell's lawyer for a case in Vegas, wasn't he? Yeah. I think he was defending her against a defamation claim. I don't know all the specifics of it, but I'm pretty sure that was the rough version of it. And she won too. Like her side won, from I think what I remember.
And you're going to play the game by yourself. Shame on you, Molly. You look ridiculous.
We know, so also like a lot of these people like that, the gold diggers, they'll try to pluck you so we can say their name. But you know what? At this point, we talking about some serious shit here, right?
It's
A black
serious.
man.
That's why I came live. For her to try to demean how we feel. First of all, tell you to tell me to get off because she's going live. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Listen,
That's what I
there's
said.
hope
I was
for
like, she must
everybody.
be new.
Okay. I'm gonna pretty much stop playing the stream. There's a couple other things I wanted to get to, but there's one part though that I do feel needs to be discussed briefly. No, wait, is it not that far into it? Is it? Oh no, this one was shortened. Oh, I watched it on the Glares stream. All right, well. All right, I'll just pull that one up then. What are you doing? Okay. One more part I want to cover from the stream. Like I said, the timestamp I saved was from the Glares stream, so I have to pull up his to watch it. Not that I'm sure he won't mind.
This woman is
Okay.
foul.
Foul as fuck.
Letitia,
So,
you better check who you're dealing with.
and I was
This is the
yeah.
second blogger in less than a 2-week span.
Listen, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna go off subject real quick. There's this part of me, okay? This part of me that's gay as fuck but doesn't suck dick. I don't know what it is, but I appreciate the effort that women put into their fingernails and their hair and shit. This woman's hair is amazing. It is beautiful. You can tell this woman takes some real pride in her appearance, put some real effort into that hair. I just have to point that out. This woman really, really
Why did they say mute? Was I muted? Was I muted out throughout all of that? Was I really? God, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. But yeah, I was playing that because I think Sharrell and I might have a problem. I don't know. Not saying we are. Not saying we're not. Just throwing it out there and watching you, Sharrell. Anyway. So these screenshots, though, are from, I didn't take them. I kind of took them from the Reddit. They're from Katie's comment section over like the past day or so. So I didn't redact anything, though. But I mean, these are public pages. I'm not redacting. I'm not. It's just there's too much. What I got here, anyways. But yeah, I don't have to redact these. Yeah, there's nothing personal in these anyways. Although this one, I think I might not show. Yeah, I'm going to skip that one because you can tell who took the screenshot. That's not cool. Is that the only one I have like that? Which one is it? There we go, that one. Okay. So I have to be sure not to show that one. All right. I'll probably forget. All right, so here we this is people were giving her shit for her for the stream of hers that I showed in the beginning of my stream here. So this is just without a crystal ball kind of flipping out on this. Like, this is crazy how I know I showed the part of the stream too where someone asked her, what's in the cup? What are you drinking? Whatever. And she just rips the top off and she's like, I'm not drinking. I'm not drunk. Why do you think it? Like, she's like, why? Why do you give into that and do that? Like, why? Why do you let yourself be gaslit, or not gaslit, but be baited like that? You know, I mean, and here she is doing it again. I spoke to Wynette for 2 weeks. Now, first of all, it hasn't been 2 weeks. Pretty sure that's who she was talking about when she said the 8th. First she said the 9th, then she corrected herself and said the 8th. It's been less than 2 weeks. Okay. And in that stream I played, she said it's over 2 weeks. Nah. Shit, you know, like details like that matter. I spoke to Wynette for 2 weeks. She played both sides, period. So what? She owes you no loyalty. She's talking about her loved one in this situation that's going on. She wants exposure. She wants her family to get some sort of answers, some sort of, I don't know, like closure, something to be whatever. She can play whatever the fuck she wants. In fact, she should. She only told me today she couldn't talk to me. She can talk to you. She doesn't want to, probably. I mean, what do you mean she can't talk to you? Me being messy? Have you watched Molly for 2 weeks? Yeah, so what? You both are messy. Who cares? Yes, you. Yes, I have watched you and Molly for the past 2 weeks. I thought y'all were trying to help Vaughn's mom family. I just wish everyone could come together and be nice. Justice for Vaughn. I just think it's all petty, just my opinion. Fair. I see several posts of you mentioning her. It's not about anything but Vaughn. No, honey, you made it about yourself. Respect the family and stop the lies. It's fact. Neither family is talking to you. Stop lying. You're so beyond disgusting. How do you look at yourself in the mirror? All you do is lie and hurt people. Grow the F up and take some accountability for your actions. I didn't harass them. You know, Wynette told me that Molly was drama and messy. So what if she did? I mean, considering the situation that you're in, chances are she would probably tell you anything just to, you know, stroke your ego, whatever, so she can get you to do what she wants, what the family needs and wants people to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, the fact that you're laying all these expectations on her, you're holding her to this standard is unfair. Why is Molly talking shit about me nonstop? She made it about me, and you're keeping it going. Okay, I don't even know who did what first. It doesn't matter. But if you guys are both coming at each other, then you are taking focus away from what this is all about. And whatever, I have no problem with people taking the shots at each other. I have no problem with any of this, me personally. You know, I mean, any which way you look at it, it's getting the information out there. It's getting exposure. If anything, it's probably getting more exposure because of this drama and shit. I'll be honest, it probably is. It's a shitty way to go about it, but hey, if the end result's what people want, then I mean, who am I to judge? But yeah, so I see nothing wrong with it so much, but I do see something wrong when you're trying to misrepresent yourself and what you're doing. If you're trying to say that this is about this, you're doing this for these self-righteous reasons or whatever, when in actuality, your actions show something completely different. That's what I take offense to. You know, I don't like the dishonesty, the disingenuousness. You know, I don't fault people for doing some shitty things sometimes. I just fault people when they just try to fucking piss on my head and tell me it's raining, you know? And Molly donated over 1,000 also, but why does it matter how much someone donated? Be humble, be kind. Why does Molly need to create drama and turn people against each other? She's doing this. Nah, I see. That's where I completely disagree. I don't think Molly did that at all. Not at all. I think you did that. In fact, I'm convinced that this is kind of what you do. It's kind of your pattern. You see something you want to take it over. And you kind of slide in there, like and allow support of it all nice. And as soon as you feel like you got your foot in the door, you blow the place up with a fucking bomb, you know, and then you just pick up all the pieces and run off with them. That's what you're doing. It's actually a pretty good analogy. All right. So yeah, there's that. That's about all I had planned. Now let me go to chat. Now I can look at chat. Yeah, you know, Cassie real quick, I don't know if that's what Molly's intention was. I don't think it's so much Molly that made Dre go mute. I think it was everyone giving Dre shit that did it. But Molly was a big part of that, absolutely. I also kind of wonder if maybe she smartened up and I don't know, consulted an attorney, and the attorney was like, what the fuck are you doing? Stay the fuck up about flying. You're offline, you know? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I'm glad that she's not still exposing him and just using him for content or whatever. And because it was very disturbing to watch. In fact, I haven't even watched that much of it because it's just very disturbing. So that is a good thing. Hope she can prove the unalive person was advised by Dre. Even if it was, it doesn't. What the hell? Why is it calling? I don't know what that is, so I'm not answering. But I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. You wrapped that up in a perfect little bow because that's exactly what KJ does. Is disgusting. Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, it's like, oh, it's kind of like taking over a situation without putting in any work into it, and that's what she specializes in doing. I think. Just saying. Like I commented on something last night because I noticed Katie kept kind of confusing or not really understanding the difference, the legal English definition differences between words like responsible and liable. Like, I don't really fully understand it. I just know that there is very distinct meanings for each word in legal English. And they're not, I've read and wrote enough about pseudoscience by now that there's a difference between liability and responsibility and stuff. But don't ask me to explain it because I can't. And I don't think that she quite grasps that. I think that she's expecting the FDA or I forget who else she named another agency. I forget which one. She's expecting them to like come after Dre, like criminally even, for the shit that she said about Kratom and how she's pushed Kratom and on streams or, you know, on her platform. I mean, she's allowed to do that unless she's profiting off of it. Then that's when it becomes an issue. That's when, you know, she's breaking laws or guidelines. I'm not sure how to explain them. Or if she's misrepresenting herself as some sort of like physician, some voice of authority on matters. And it doesn't matter if she's profiting or not. If she's doing one and or both, then, you know, then I think it's an issue. But otherwise, she's just some idiot on YouTube talking about a bunch of nonsense, and everyone has the right to do that, right? That's why earlier when I said some personal responsibility, I think has to be taken into account. And that's what I mean by that. No one should be able to just tell whatever bullshit they want about anything they want for the sake of making money, regardless of who it hurts or who it convinces who to do what, and then cause harm. Like, yeah, that should be a thing. That should be something that's not allowed. But if someone is just giving their opinion or talking from like one person to another, and they have no expertise on the matter, and they're not trying to say that they do, then I think it's a free speech thing, right? I would hope anyway. I don't know. Yeah, oh my God. You know, anyone who's actually taken Kratom is going to know that you got to be really determined to get addicted to it. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Sure, it happens. There's a lot of determined people out there. But it's not like if you just do it once, it's it, you're hooked for life. No, that's not what it's like. And you have to take a lot of it. And it's disgusting. I mean, like it's work. It would feel like work if you're starting off from a place with no addiction. Like, so you're not even like taking it as like something to assist you through withdrawal or something. But you start off from a place with no addiction. You got to work at taking that shit to get to a place of addiction. I'm just saying. That's good. Oh, Amber, I like hearing that. Andrea, Herbs is from MLM. I believe they said they aren't taking any new customers since this happened. Good. Yeah, I think whatever company she's been a spokesperson for, they need to, if they want to stay in business or try to remove themselves from any kind of liability going forward, they don't want to back her. That's for damn sure. I also think they might want to come out and stress very, very hard that this is not medicinal. Do not take with any expectations. We do not sell it with these expectations in mind. You know, don't listen to crazy people on the internet. So. But yeah, so that's my whole take on everything. I don't know. Probably going to wrap this up in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. So. When she says she's going to Mexico, is that for a legal prescription? I don't know. I don't know what she's going down there for exactly. I would assume no, because if she could get a legal prescription, then why wouldn't she get it here? So if she's not getting it here, then, you know, I don't know. Hey, Mallory. Yeah, you're right, Cassie. You're absolutely right. All I know is that I still have tears in my eyes today, hearing Vaughn's mom telling Molly and us how she got to see her son yesterday, loved ones. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what matters, really. Yes, I was muted. Oh yeah. You're so glad I was muted. Fuck you. I just read that. All right. I was. They did win that case. All right. So yeah, Salts and Sharrell did win that case. All right. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for letting me know. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for not coming at me too bad. But yeah, so that's my take on everything. I'm gonna stay up to date on it though and keep following it. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream or not tomorrow. I think me and Claire might be doing something tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I don't know. I might have to party this weekend. I'll be around though. So bye everyone. Thanks for watching.